Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2024, and as you know, the reason I'm calling is obviously to speak to my brother. Now obviously my brother, you basically kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage and at ransom in your care facility. I mean, this was all a staged event, and you personally, Mr. Kenna, have been involved in the, no doubt, the meetings that have taken place. You attempted to remove me from the premises on the 19th of February 2021 at the height of the pandemic and when there were lockdowns in place, to make me homeless so you could then prosecute me for contempt of court proceedings, which you had then commissioned your privately commissioned judge or Mr. Justice Cohen to do. But you were anticipating that we would not have anywhere to go, considering that you've broken down all our relationships. But yet I was able to take myself and my brother to Oldham to be with our sister at the time, and as a consequence of this, you were unable to abduct my brother, because I do remember you coming to the house and saying, oh, we bought services for Talib, and the way that you had designed and constructed the orders, it was to basically look to kidnap my brother under the pretext of having to take care of my mother. They were both supposed to be in the house and you were going to take over the care and kick me out of the city. That all failed miserably because I took my brother to Oldham, and then you no doubt planned and coordinated this with the care coordinators Fungai Muchichitiri and Baljit Nota to visit my brother on the 22nd of February 2021 to see my brother in my absence, because you didn't tell us or warn us that you were coming down. You just, as you felt like it, you just came down, trying to clandestinely come down to see my sister in Oldham. And as a consequence of which, I was not there, and my brother had opened the door, and while you were trying to lure him with his own benefit money and saying, oh look, we brought your money over for you and we want to see how you're doing and stuff, and what medication are you on, and all this other rubbish that you tried on with on the 22nd of February 2021, my brother told you, I don't want the money, give it to my brother Shazad and leave us alone. And then 3 weeks later, you came down once again, and he had to get abusive to you and tell you all to fuck off and leave him alone, and you've been persistently hounding him ever since then, haven't you? And now you've got him in your custody now for coming to a year without any clear rights, his clear rights being articulated, and now you're saying that I'm the one that's agitating him. And he's upset at my visits, and I've upset him. What complete lunacy is what you do something, and then all you do is project it out to others, namely myself, and say I'm doing it. Was I committing fraud, or are you committing fraud? Was I stealing Talib's money, or are you stealing Talib's money? Was I abusing or neglecting my brother, or are you abusing and neglecting my brother? It is you, the local authority, that are doing this. These are all your failures and incompetences, and you're making me out to be the easy scapegoat to throw me under the bus and continue to lay falsified allegations and waste public money and resources while you continue to participate in human suffering through your degeneracy and incompetence and malevolence and scheming and machinating and hiding behind the corporate veil. Now you've thrown my brother into a care home to dissipate all his money, so you can then say that we're providing care with him. How did he exactly care for my mother? 334 days, and you killed her off, didn't you? I didn't even get to go to her own funeral because of your villainous, evil, malevolent, maligned position and standing. You are the true criminals that are torturing and murdering people and then blaming other people such as myself as an easy scapegoat. Why can't I speak to my brother now? It's just basically you're torturing me because you're your own systemic failures and incompetences. I want to speak to my brother. Why can't I even speak to my brother? Why did I lose the right to speak to my own mother or see my mother in the last year of her life? Because you were going to do what? How much money did you spend? When the money ran out, you killed her, didn't you? And similarly, when the money runs out with Talib, you're going to kill him off. But first of all, you need to ensure that all the money is well dissipated and spread out between you and all your friends. It's all divvied out between you and your friends, the police, the council, the care home and all the other malevolent, villainous, evil collaborators. It's all divvy out all the money, and then when it starts costing you too much money, you're just gonna kill him off. That's how you operate. Nobody's told you to take my brother into a care home. Particularly, my brother has not asked for this, and you've been desperately trying to engage with him and trying to get him to get it ticked off that he lacks mental capacity. My brother does not lack mental capacity. He's never lacked mental capacity. The only people that lacks mental capacity is you, Mr. Kenna, is you, Mr. Browell, is you, Mark Truin, it's you, it's you, the people, Kirsten England, and the rest of your cronies that are hiding behind the corporate veil and scamming the system to feed yourselves and torturing and murdering the weak and the vulnerable people in society. It's all you. Don't try to blame me for your failures. I'm still here ringing you up every single day. What's wrong? Why won't you talk to me? What is the matter? What's wrong now? Well, let's talk. It's good to talk. You know you don't have the guts to talk to me. You have to commission the services of judges to send me to prison and target and victimize me because you don't have the guts to talk to me. You have been committing mass murder on the people, on the residents that you're meant to be serving as a local authority, and now you're hiding behind the corporate veil and looking to discard me and cause me to have a mental and psychological breakdown, so you can then capitalize on that and say that, oh, you're doing everything in the best interest of myself or the public that you're meant to be serving. You're incompetent buffoons that are in positions of authority and power that are abusing your position of power and causing us pain, suffering and misery, and as a result of which my brothers, now I've not seen my brother for the last year, only one time for 1 hour, where you then coming out with lies. My brother you can't claim, you have no legal authority to have my brother in your custody. The fact that you have abused your power over and over again, it's £1 million a day now, so you continue to do these little lies. Eventually, I know what you're thinking is, well, we've corrupted the British justice system to such a degree that I'm never going to get to have my day in court or have an impartial hearing because all the judges are in your pocket. Well, that might be the case, Mr. Kenna. I no doubt believe that. But the bottom line is that truth and justice is not dictated by you, and we the people will obviously know the truth. Where you can buy off all the judges you want, all the solicitors you want, it does not take away from the truth that you are lying, cheating, criminal scum that are torturing and murdering my family members, and then looking to blame upon me while you abuse your position of power and authority, all looking to protect yourselves behind the corporate veil and say that you're doing everything in the best interest of others and you're just doing your jobs. You're just following orders, are you? We're just following orders. That's not that's no defense.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To continue record, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
Mr. Kenna, time is getting the better of me once again. I urge you and implore you to let me speak to my brother, to let me know if he's, before you kill him off, as you murder other people off. You murdered my brother, you murdered my father, you murdered my mother. Now you're going to murder Talib. Before you murder him, you want to make sure that you've dissipated all his funds and money, so then you can say the fact that you're doing a job well done, is it? It's all about money with you people. You are so desperate. All this money, all this power. What have you done? All you've ever done is commit murder and kill people off prematurely. That's all you're capable and competent of doing, and you're not even doing that well because you've been clearly caught out over and over again, and all you can really do is abuse your position of authority and power and pervert the institution of justice so you can achieve your objectives. Completely unacceptable, deplorable and disgusting, Mr. Kenna. I urge you and implore you to get in touch with me so I can at least...
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4. Message sent. Goodbye.
Every single day leaving a message. They're all lying, cheating scoundrels. Alright, they've kidnapped my brother and torturing him, so psychologically torture me, and then looking to say, oh, we're doing everything. There's no independence there. My brother obviously has no right. They have no right to have my brother in their care and custody like this. But the problem is that you can't go through the courts and judicial system because the judges and the courts are all prostituting out their services to Bradford Council. So what are you supposed to do? You can spend a lot of money, buy a lot of good solicitors, but these guys know how the system works. It's all it's all occultists. They're all occultists. The common purpose cultists, no doubt, like Freemasons, all working together, all working on a narrative to maintain the facade and perception that the local authority is a city of culture, when the reality is a city of vultures that that commits murder and mayhem and tortures and kills people off. Completely horrendous.